Hey guys, so this is my video on the mods that I use for QuestCraft and the mods that I recommend. This took me a long time to make, and I hope you enjoy. So, here's the video. So, this mod is called Dynamic Lights. Basically, what it does is, normally you'd have to place down a torch for you to be able to get lights. In this mod, you simply hold one. Then bam, you have your own light source that you can walk around with. This is super useful if you decide... Do you mind? If you decide to put it on your left hand, then you can just walk around, you can do everything else you want to. And whenever you need it, you can also place down a torch. Super useful in survival Minecraft and also servers too. SMP servers, in case you don't want to place down torches to reveal your position and ruin your hiding spot or something. Just carry one of these in your left hand all the time, because nobody else in the server can see it. So yeah, that was Dynamic Lights. On to the next mod. So, this mod is Sound Physics Remastered. Provides realistic sound, whatever that words, reverberation, and absorption through blocks. Basically, it makes caves sound really cool. And also the nether, but I haven't really screwed around with anything beyond just messing around the overworld and survival. So yeah. Here's just the normal sounds. I can actually turn them up for you. So, I've turned up the sounds. This is what it sounds in normal Minecraft, and it would also sound like this in a cave, but obviously with a couple cave noises. And if I go into this cave real quick, then I can show you what this mod adds. So just listen closely. So yeah, this is the increased ambient noise and reverberation of the caves with this mod installed. It adds an extreme level of realism and increased immersion immensely. I highly recommend this mod as there are no performance drops, it is only auditory, so it doesn't actually add anything to the game. It's completely vanilla, but it just makes it sound so much better. Also, you can hear enemies from farther away, but that's less of a feature and more of just a side effect of the reverberation. So yeah, now to the next one. So, our next mod is the Damage Indicators mod. Displays damage indicators and health bars for all entities. Basically, it shows a really cool little sprite of whatever animal you're looking at, the health, and a little health bar of what they are, plus the name. You can use it, and it shows up right here by just looking at the animal, and it shows their health in real time. I can go over here, look at the other sheep. Sheep. Go over here, cow. It even shows the color of the animal, and it shows it in real time with a little animation. So whatever they're doing, it will play on that small screen. And it'll work for every single entity in the game. Like a pig. Even shows when you're damaging it. And a horse, which they have a lot more health. This one has 22 health. This one has 28, 22, and 18. So it even shows the varieties in the horses, which is a really cool detail instead of just adding one base value for all the animal types. So the chicken said it also works with monsters and other players on servers, so this is really, really good for PvP if you like that type of thing. On PvP servers, you can take a quick glance at somebody, look right here, see how much health they have, see what their armor stats are, because it does show the amount of armor they're wearing, and also see their name in real time. So yeah, that was the damage indicators mod. On to the next one. So, with the eating animation mod, this mod adds simple sprite animations when you're eating or drinking something. As it suggests, it creates a custom animation so whenever you eat something, it looks more natural. Here are just a few examples that I've loaded up. That was raw chicken, berries, drinking honey, eating steak, eating a fish, eating bread, eating an apple, having a slice of watermelon, and many, many more. Every food item in the game has a custom animation now for eating that certain item. The sweet berries, for instance. Don't do that. Eating the entire thing, you only eat the berries. It's a small detail, but, like I've said, or will say, with the item fix, the item model fix, it looks a lot better in VR when you're actively looking at your models. So yeah, next mod. So, have you ever been playing and noticed these really strange lines that are inside of all the models? It's like the pixels don't quite meet up. Well, now, with the help of this mod, which is Item Model Fix, you just go to the settings, you can choose a bunch of different ones. I like Pixel because it looks the best. Press save and quit. It will reload your game, reloading all your models, and all of the models will look perfectly normal. No gaps. It's a very, very small detail, but when you're in VR, it's a lot more pronounced because you're looking at your hand sometimes to be able to see what you actually have in it, especially on your left hand when you actually have your hotbar. So yeah, that was the item model fix. Next mod. This mod is called Cull Leaves, and basically what it does, as you can see right here, is it culls out all the leaves that are inside the tree, only leaving the outer layer, creating less lag and giving you a better experience in leafy environments like forests and jungles. On to the next one. So, the next mod is Entity Culling. This is basically a performance mod that makes it so that whenever you cannot see an animal or entity, then it is no longer visible, then it's just not rendered in-game. This improves performance because it's not having to load everything at the same time. For instance, if that horse was behind that little mound, it wouldn't be rendered in because I couldn't see them. So, it just adds a lot of really high frame rate, improvers, and also allows you to run things a lot smoother. On to the next one. This mod is the Enhanced Block Entities mod. This is a customizable mod that allows you to make it a lot more performance worthy. So basically, if you have a bunch of chests on your map, or a bunch of shulkers, or a bunch of one type of thing, like beds, shulkers, signs, Christmas chests, those types of things, it'll basically slow down those rendering so that you'll get a better performance out of your game. So if I had a lot of chests here, then I could turn on enhanced chests, and then it would slow down the process of it rendering. That way, it would just work better. On to the next one. The next one is Starlight. This one is a performance-based mod that improves the lighting system of the base game to let you have way better looking lights and just fix some bugs in the original lighting system. So you can see all the lights look really, really good. You can see those village lights in the distance. You can see this right here. I am on the max lighting settings, so it does look better than normal, but it fixes a lot of bugs like shadows not disappearing or not reappearing, some colliding textures whenever you're in a certain dimension and you place some blocks and stuff, just some minor stuff that might get in the way in case you're doing a project. So I still recommend this, even though it's not completely required, but it still does look really good. On to the next one. This mod is called Continuity. It's basically just a texture-based optimization system that makes your game run a lot smoother because all the textures are rendered better, I guess. It's not completely required, but I would totally recommend getting it because it made my game run so much better. It went from running at around 60 FPS on these settings to a full 90 to 120 FPS on a really, really good day. So yeah, definitely recommend. So, I just want to throw this at the end real quick. This isn't actually changing the game, but it is changing how you listen to the game and how it's loading. So basically, whenever you load into the game and into the main menu, because sometimes your game crashes and you don't know if it loaded or not, so this plays a little pling sound, like whenever you get XP, whenever it finishes loading and it's just about to turn to the red screen to go to the main menu. It's very useful if you like to mess around with mods, so you know that if it's taking too long, then you should probably restart your game, but if you heard the pling sound, then you know that at least something loaded. So yeah, pling. Okay guys, I think that'll be it for today's video. If this video actually does come out before next week, or before, I guess, Saturday for you guys, then I don't know, this took a really, really long time to make, and I hope you enjoy. I'll have all the mods that I use down in the description below, including a couple more mods that I didn't actually talk about in this video that I still do recommend. I'll probably be adding more mods down there in the future that I will use, because the mod list right now is very, very small. There's not a lot of mods that have been tested so far. I believe there's around 25 to 35 mods that have been approved to work perfectly. And so these were just some of my favorite mods that I use on a daily basis to optimize my game and improve my gameplay. So yeah, thanks for watching. Don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe. Comment what I should do next. Yes, I am still planning on making that Let's Play. I just haven't gotten around to making it because I have a lot of other things to worry about, including getting this video out. So, thanks for watching, and see you next time.